The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers fear. Well, I am Ayappa Ayanna, basically from Kur. People call me Girish, but you guys wonder why I am having two names. So in Kurs, everybody will have two names. One is official name and other one is alias. So my family calls me Girish. So in my name, Ayappa Ayanna, the first, that is Panachanda is my family name. Every cooks will have their family names. Every cook will have a family name and have their own land and their own ancestral house, and they have their own graveyard as well. So it is the family is quite large. Though the family is quite large, we are supposed to marry within our family, within our community, and we are not supposed to marry within our family. For example, I am from Panachanda family. There are empty number of families, like family names. So if you just look at, there is Ayappa, from Kodandira family. So I am from Panachanda family, like that. So within the Panachanda family, we are not supposed to marry. That is how it is. And the physical features of Kodavas and the culture is quite distinct from if you compare other communities of our country, actually. And there is no definite consensus like which is our from where we are routed from, right? So it is still nobody knows exactly which is our root, where our forefathers are, etc. All those things. So Coorg is famous for coffee and pepper and orange. And we have many people from Coorg who serve for army, like Field Marshal Ayappa, then General Timmaya, and to name a few. So typically, because when I say surname, whenever we meet a person, like normally we see how are you. But first thing what we do is we call Ningadada, like that's how it is. That surname has got its own prominence in our community. Well, Kodavas are known to eat, right? They drink and they enjoy. In contrast, I grew up in my hometown, amidst mountains where I did my schooling. But I had a very troubled and confined childhood. I did not know what I am supposed to do till I complete my graduation. It was a kind of just studying and it was going on. I had a kind of, I developed a kind of inferiority complex within me, and it was not letting me to go anywhere. I was confined actually, because even to talk to the people whom I don't know, I had a kind of inhibition there. So this inferiority complex affected me each and every area of my life. And to be honest, it is a kind of virus. It's like virus. It affects every area of our life. It spreads like anything unless it is treated with care. I completed my BSc from Bangalore University and came to Bangalore in search of a job. And it was mid-90s. So those times it was not so easy to get a job. Like we have now, if you consider, there are so many opportunities. Options are there. Opportunities are very narrow at the time. So I started preparing for my civil service examination. So I left it halfway through. Then I took up a job in teaching. I was a teacher for about an year and a half, and I used to do a lot of home tuitions. And to be honest, that was one of the best, finest. Though I was getting very small amount of money, that was the best career in my life. That 1.5 years. And later I joined NIT. I did some computer learning over there, and which helped me to move into software field. Then I quit my teaching job. I then joined one government-based company for the ADP department as a technical executive. Then after some time, I felt it is not cup of tea. I didn't know, like somehow that environment was not helping me out. So fortunately, one day I saw in Times of India, still now I have it cutting, an advertisement saying that there is an opportunity data IBM and they are calling for the programmers. I didn't know anything. I just immediately came home and I took half day leave, I think, that day. Then I resigned my job, put my papers for this thing. I applied for this position. Luckily, unfortunately, they called for the interview. Aptitude test and technical test. I cleared it, and I cleared the final interview as well. And I got to the test. I got into IBM, Tata IBM. So in mid 90s, becoming a software engineer and getting into Tata IBM was something very great actually. So then I worked for about 6 years in that company. Then I quit the company and I moved on. Then I was just thinking, like, I changed so many companies. What is happening? I'm getting a lot of opportunities because I traveled across the world. But still, I was not happy with what I was doing. I was just wondering, like, I take the job, I do I put 100%, but there is no 100% engagement or enrollment in the job. So I just met one of my friends, and he told me, we did a program together in IIM Calcutta. So I just told him, boss, this is what is happening. So he suggested me, like, why don't you do a course on self-transformation? It's a workshop basically. I quickly agreed for that. Oh, what is that? Then I finished my course in IIM course. I just came back to Bangalore and I enrolled for that program. That program gave me a complete, totally different approach to my life. And it's not that, then I was thinking, like, I was not doing what I'm supposed to do it. I had many options in life. I did not utilize it to 100% because I was not completely enrolled for that. So there are so many blind spots I had in my life, and I was able to look into my blind spots through that program. And with my, the friend this is the guy who told me about this Toastmasters as well, and because of him I am here. Thank you.